Hi everyone, this video is to get you started on lab 3.4. This is just the beginning. This one part is going to take us a few days in class, so that's what I'm going to show you. We're using something called a virtual Geo Board on here. In class I have these printed out, so if you Google search virtual circle Geo Board, you should see on Google one of the links is going to give you Math Ed is the website that has come from. That's the one you want to click on, and you're going to see this Geo Board. We are going to be using this segment tool, and you're always going to start here. And to use that segment tool, just so you know, you would click on the dot you want to start on. And then, again, I haven't explained to you what you're doing yet, but you just would then click, like say we were going to count by threes, 1, 2, 3, you would then click on that next one to make it stop. Then, to make your next line, you click again, count 1, 2, 3, click again to make it stop, continue, continue, continue. So we're going to be doing those patterns where we're going to be making shapes. I'm going to explain that a little bit more right now, but again, in order to do this, you have to use this segment tool up here that I just highlighted, and that's how you're going to be able to make these lines, by clicking where you want to start, clicking where you want to stop, and then clicking again to start a new one, clicking again to stop that new one. Okay, so that's the tool we're using. If you are better at screenshotting on your phone, I would encourage you to do this on your phone. If you know how to screenshot on your computer or use the snip tool, you can do it there. So here's what you're going to do. We are not anywhere near filling this whole chart in class. I just wanted you to see that we're doing 1 through 24. So you actually do need to make 24. Some of them you will realize are identical to something else. If you do realize that, like say you're on number 22 and you realize it's the same as a different one, you can stop doing that one and say, you can stop doing 22 and say same as on your paper, or right underneath what you're doing, same as, I don't know, 7. It's not the same as 7, but just as an example for you, you would write that. So you don't have to do all 24, but you very well might do all 24. So here's what we mean by 24. So again, using that tool, right now I'm doing a polygon using the 1 dot, so I'm just counting by 1. So 1, 1, 1. So every 1, I'm going to hit a dot, hit a dot, hit a dot. When I do it all the way around the circle, it would look like this. And then here is what 2 would look like. So now as you can see, I started here and I went every 2. So I counted 1, 2 dots. I counted 1, 2 dots. I ended there with a straight line. I counted 1, 2 dots, ended there with a straight line. So these are all the things you're creating. People in class are doing this physically with the papers. If you're not in class, this is the best that I can offer you, is the virtual one. They won't always close the first try. So when you make it back here, that's how you know you finished. But so for example, this is the one for 9. So when you do 9, you start here and you actually end up here for your first one. So that would be the first line that would have been drawn. Then if you keep going, this is the second line that was drawn. When you count 9 again, you're not going to end up there. You're going to end up over here. So sometimes you don't always end up. You have to keep going round and round and round, counting by 9s. And then eventually, once you get back there, you know that you've reached the end. So that is what we're doing in class. And again, physically, we're just counting and using a straight edge and continuing the pattern. Some of these take a little while. Some of them are faster. It's just the way that it goes. You will notice a pattern for some and how to figure out if some are easier or not. Once we do all these, we're going to start filling the chart in. We're going to do column by column. But for now, if you've been missing class, you need to make 24 of these, starting with 1, going to 24. And then you can send them to me via chat. So once you finish each one, just screenshot it and send it to me via chat if you want to. That way I can print them out, we can put them in your notebook, or I can just see them digitally and you'll have them on record. But you want to have all 24, or if you were in class and you got some of these circle dot Geo boards, then you can do it that way too. So that is it. I hope you have a good day.